I need to stop this train.
Where am I?
I'm stopping the train.
I saw myself for a second. I saw myself
stopping
for a
the train.
second.
Yeah, stopping the train.
Thing. I forgot what thing they were doing, but they were doing a thing. And then basically, they need to use a hyperdrive. Their hyperdrive is dead. So they stop at Tatooine, and they find little Sleepaway Anakin, and Watto, and Qui-Gon goes up to Watto, and because Watto is selling hyperdrive, which is what they need. And Watto's all like, and Qui-Gon only has credits, and Watto is like, credits? We're not, you fine! So Qui-Gon's all like, okay, if this slave boy can win this race, you give me, I take your slave, and I get a hyperdrive. And he's like, okay. And then slave boy Anakin's like, yay, I won. Okay, alright. So he gets the hyperdrive. So he gets the hyperdrive and slave boy Anakin, and they go out to Naboo. They go to feed Naboo because they're being attacked. Naboo is being attacked by the separatists. They do a bit of fighting. They do a bit of epic gamer fighting. They end up fighting. They find thingy. Then they find Jar Jar Binks. Okay. Jar Jar Binks talks about something. I really don't forget most of thingy, but Jar Jar does something. Then they go to Jar Jar Binks' homeland to find Boss Nass, who's funny. Whatever, this isn't important to Star Wars. Boss Nass is funny. Anyways, basically, they go over to Naboo, they find the Padme and stuff or something like that. This doesn't really matter. This doesn't really, the entire Phantom Menace doesn't really matter. And then, now is the part where it's actually cool. Basically then, they go through this area, and you wanna know who it is? It's Darth Maul. So now, Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan has to have one of the greatest duels in the entirety of Star Wars. They have this epic and really cool duel. Qui-Gon dies. Okay, so then Obi-Wan needs to save the day, and Obi-Wan fights Qui-Gon, fights Darth Maul and beats him. He cuts him off. He stabs him off and dies. Attack of the Clones. So now Obi-Wan is older, and now he's not a Padawan. But he has his own Padawan, because Anakin's all grown up, and now Anakin is his Padawan. Basically, Samuel L. Jackson or something. No, we'll meet Samuel L. Jackson later. Basically Obi-Wan goes to this place. Okay? This is like the most important stuff. Obi-Wan goes to this really cool place. Okay? Obi-Wan goes to find him. He goes to his buddy Dexter Dester. He's funny, by the way. He owns a diner. Dexter Dester's all like, hey, I don't know what they now apparently perhaps the archives are incomplete because they can't find Kamino. Because he's trying to find, so Obi-Wan's trying to find Kamino. But in the Jedi archives, Kamino doesn't exist. So, he finds Kamino. And basically, there's this guy and he's like, okay, yeah, so I have a, I'm using this guy and I'm telling him to make a bunch of these clone guys. There's 200 and 1 million more and 10 million more on the way. And they're gonna fight for you in the war. And Obi-Wan's all like, oh, this
Vader has come. Beware.
Anyways, now, basically Obi-Wan is then like, he goes to Jango Fett, the owner, and Jango Fett's all like, cause Jango Fett's evil. Jango Fett's all like, oh, I'm just a guy trying to make my way in the galaxy, and Obi-Wan's like, oh no, you're evil. So then Jango Fett tries to leave. They have this epic battle, and then Jango Fett leaves. Okay, meanwhile,
This was a cinematic masterpiece, bro.
Then I think they go back, and I think later like Anakin.
Actually watch the Star Wars movies.
And then I think like Anakin and Obi-Wan and Padme all get captured. in this Coliseum, and then basically they're all chained up here, and basically they're gonna get fed to these 3 monsters, and then because they're like Jedi and stuff, and really cool, they all break out and start killing everyone. Now there's a lot of them. They all get their lightsabers and stuff, but there's too many of them. There's too many of these battle droids and stuff. And then Samuel L. Jackson, aka Black Jedi, comes in with a bunch of other Jedi, and then they start having this giant battle. All the Jedi are just fighting all the battle droids, and it's really cool. And then they leave, and then they go fight Count Dooku. And now Count Dooku, Anakin finds Count Dooku, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Count Dooku, I'm gonna fight." Obi-Wan was like, "No, don't fight Count Dooku." And now Count Dooku beats him up, and then Count Dooku beats up Anakin. And Obi-Wan, and then Yoda comes, and Yoda's like, "Beat you up, I will." And Yoda beats up Count Dooku, and then Count Dooku
Does he get punted?
No, Count Dooku. You see, Yoda punts Count Dooku.
How?
Yoda gets punted later. Yoda gets punted in the next movie. Anyways, and then I think
Look behind you.
Padme falls or something. Oh, there's a little baby boy. Little baby boy, come on, little baby boy, go do adventuring. Kill Darth Vader.
Wait, stop.
I don't really know. Okay, yeah. And then they go on this gunship, and Anakin and then Padme falls and dies.
Cool.
And then Anakin being a simp is all like, "Oh no, I gotta go save her," and then jumps out of the ship like 20 feet in the 200 miles up in the air. He goes to save her. Then the Clone Wars begins. Then during 5 years, this is one show called the Clone Wars. We're not gonna talk about that one. One because I haven't finished that yet, and also it's very long. Revenge of the Sith time. Now, Revenge of the Sith is really cool. Now, it starts off with, so basically, Senator Palpatine has been captured by General Grievous. And Anakin, Annie, and Obi-Wan go shooting. They go through shooting. Go over to Grievous' ship and kill him and save the Chancellor. Oh yeah, also in Attack of the Clones, I forgot to mention, but this is a really pivotal moment. Actually, super important. So basically, we're still in Attack of the Clones. That was in the middle of the movie. Basically, Anakin is like, "Oh I think my mother's died," and Yoda and stuff is all like, "Oh, you can have to go to your brother, you can. No, not Jedi way that is." And then he does anyways, but it's too late. He kills all the Tusken Raiders because the Tusken Raiders captured his mother, and then they killed his mother. And Anakin doesn't like this, so he kills them all, but not just the men. Of the woman and the children too, and this is a really, really big for Anakin because he's giving him into the fear and the anger and the evil Sith stuff. That's all the evil Sith stuff. Okay, Attack the Clones.
I have a question.
Okay.
What's the movie where Anakin kills the children?
That's Revenge of the Sith, which is what we're gonna talk about.
Is that on Disney Plus?
Yes, it is. They're all in Disney Plus. Every Star Wars movie.
Even the bad ones.
Sadly, the sequels are on there.
What's up with the sequels?
Everything. Literally, there's so many just problems with those movies.
What's the Star Wars movie?
Rise of Skywalker. It's bad. That's all I'm gonna say. It's bad.
I thought it was gonna be bad from you.
It's big sucky. So Revenge of the Sith, they go to save Palpatine being captured, and they have this really cool battle. And Anakin says, "This is where the fun begins," and it's funny. So they break in, they kill a bunch of droids, and then they find Count Dooku, and Count Dooku's here at Palpatine, and then they have this big battle. Anakin's all like, "Oh, I have my power. I have double since the last time you go." So, and they have this full fight. He beats up Obi-Wan, but now it's Anakin. Anakin beats up Count Dooku, and then Palpatine is here, and he's like, "Yeah, Anakin! Kill him! Kill him! You know, Anakin's all like, "Shoot him!" And then Palpatine's like, "Give me!" So then he chops his head off, which is not the Jedi way. You're not supposed to go around chopping people's head off. So he does. That's bad. It's bad. That Anakin's not supposed to do that. It's not Jedi. Not Jedi of him. Yes, please.
Oh, I know this yet. This is from the movie I watched. I forgot which one it was, but it was from the one where Obi-Wan went, hello there.
That's from the Sith. So then Obi-Wan goes over to General Grievous, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna go kill General Grievous. Grievous? He's bad. General Grievous is bad. He goes over to General Grievous and he's like, hello there. And General Kenobi, and they have this big fight.
Yeah, I know.
And then Kenobi wins by shooting his heart. Fun fact: this is the same man that said Jedi do not carry blasters, and this guy shoots a guy, and he shoots his heart. And then meanwhile,
that's not the Jedi,
yeah, well, this is happening. Palpatine goes over to Anakin because Anakin wants him to be his like apprentice and stuff. It's not good because Palpatine trying to manipulate him. Now when this happens, he's like, I'm the Sith Lord. Anakin, I'm the Sith Lord. And Obi-Wan, and then Anakin's all like, no, you're the evil Sith Lord. You're big, not epic. I'm gonna go tell Samuel L. Jackson on you. So he goes over to Samuel L. Jackson, and he's like, "Aight, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I think Palpatine is the Sith Lord. You go confront him."
Is hunting for the Empire.
And then Samuel L. Jackson's like, "Okay, I'm gonna go kill him." But okay, so basically, oh yeah, also, come to this council room. Yeah, you're not a Jedi Master, and Anakin doesn't like it. Anakin's like, I want to be a Jedi Master! And Mace Windu's all like, no. Mace Windu's Samuel L. Jackson, by the way. And Mace Windu's all like, no, you can't. You're not allowed to. Sit down. Okay? And then, yeah, he goes up to him and he's like, yeah, I think Anakin's Palpatine's a Sith Lord. And then Samuel L. Jackson's all like, the Sith Lord? And he's like, yeah, the Sith Lord. Okay, well, okay, if you just stay here and don't do anything, because you ruin everything, Anakin, and just don't do anything, we'll give you a Jedi Master, okay? So then, Mace Windu goes with a few other really cool Jedi Masters that you see in the Clone Wars shows, and they're, like, cool Jedi, all of them, and, like, you like them in the Clone Wars show. And then, you wanna know what he does? You wanna know what, Palpatine does? After he just decides to kill all three of these really cool Jedi that you come attached to, and it's like, yeah, screw you, in literally 2 seconds. And then, Mace Windu, who's really good at, like, sword fighting, with lightsabers and stuff, beats Palpatine. And Palpatine is sitting here. Palpatine's lost.
How it drives you! You could never know! I do! Can't let greed ruin your life!
Okay, now I am. Bye, Bozo. Hope you like the grenades! Why did you not chase after me? Don't scare me, what are you, a 5-year-old? Alright, monkey. No. No, I'm not. I am, yeah. I am recording. I'm scared you're gonna pop out the corner of my eye. I know, yeah. Don't mock that. Ugh. Don't scare me. Do you not see me? You didn't see. You didn't. You don't. Horace, I want you to come into that room again. I want you to, Horace, to come into the room. I want you to stand still and look at the corners. How did you not notice me? How did you not notice a blue dot in the corner, dude? That's not rubber coal. What you doing there, pal? Why are you going behind there? This isn't.
Oh my god, Rustin.
Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see you. Catch them bad, walk down, face them with the heater. The devil under your feature on your way to see him.
Yo!
Walking with that heater. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see you.